Did you know that there are divine promises written especially for you, Libra, that are about to manifest in your life? What if I told you that the universe has already prepared 10 powerful blessings that will completely transform your year 2025? That's right, while you watch this video, spiritual forces are working behind the scenes of your existence to fulfill sacred promises made especially for those born under the sign of Libra. Look, I know exactly how you're feeling right now. Maybe you've been through tough times, where it seemed like things would never get better. Perhaps you faced disappointments, losses, or situations that tested your faith and inner strength. But I need you to know something very important. Everything you've experienced so far hasn't been in vain. Every tear shed, every sleepless night, every moment of anguish was preparing you to receive something much greater than you can imagine. The cosmic energies of 2025 are uniquely aligned for your sign. And I'm not talking about coincidences or empty promises. I'm talking about real planetary movements, specific astrological cycles that happen once every few years. And this time they are directed towards bringing divine justice, balance, and abundance to Libra's life. The universe owes you a debt of happiness, and the time has come to receive full payment of that debt. Now, pay close attention because what I'm about to reveal could completely change the way you see your future. If you don't watch this video until the end, you might miss crucial information about when and how these promises will manifest in your life. And look, it's no exaggeration when I say that some of these blessings have a set date to arrive for you. So stay with me until the end because I'm going to show you exactly what these 10 divine promises are, how to recognize the signs that they are coming, and what you need to do to prepare to receive them with open arms. First promise: the deep emotional healing you've been waiting for. The first divine promise for you, Libra, is an emotional healing so profound and true that it will feel like you finally managed to breathe after years of holding your breath. You know those wounds from the past that you carry in your heart? Those hurts that haven't completely healed? Those pains you tried to hide from everyone, but that still ache when you're alone at night? Well, the universe has promised that in 2025 you will experience a complete liberation from all these emotional burdens. And look, this isn't just temporary relief. I'm not talking about that feeling that everything is okay for a few days and then the pain returns. No, I'm talking about a profound transformation in your soul, where old wounds will finally truly heal. It's as if the universe is applying a sacred balm to every emotional scar you carry, allowing you to finally feel true peace in your heart. To understand the magnitude of this promise, you need to know that Libra is a sign that often carries the pain of others. You absorb the problems of the people around you, try to resolve conflicts, and seek to create harmony in all environments. And in all of this, you ended up accumulating wounds that weren't even originally yours. You carried burdens that didn't belong to you, cried tears for situations that weren't your responsibility, and suffered for loves and friendships that didn't value all your effort. But in 2025, the divine will do a complete cleansing of all this negative emotional buildup. You will begin to realize that certain painful memories will lose their power to hurt you. That person who hurt you in the past? Suddenly you will think of them and no longer feel that pain in your chest. That traumatic situation that marked you? It will transform into just a distant memory, no longer powerful over your emotions. This healing will happen in many ways. It could be through an unexpected encounter that brings the closure you needed. It could be through a spiritual revelation that allows you to see everything from a new and liberating perspective. It could be through a situation that finally allows you to forgive, not because the person deserves it, but because you deserve peace. The important thing is that you are open to receiving this healing when it arrives. And you know what's most beautiful about all this? This emotional healing will open up space for new and wonderful things to enter your life. Because when you free yourself from the pains of the past, you create a sacred void that the universe rushes to fill with blessings. It's like cleaning out an old messy closet so you can put in new beautiful clothes. You can't receive the new while you're clinging to the old that hurts you. The universe also promised that this healing will give you an emotional strength you've never had before. You will become more resilient, more confident, more self-assured. Things that once deeply affected you will now affect you much less. You will develop a healthy emotional shield that doesn't make you cold or insensitive, but protects you from absorbing negative energies that don't belong to you. Get ready because the first signs of this healing will begin to appear in the first months of the year. You will notice a feeling of lightness that you haven't felt in a long time. You will wake up some days with an inexplicable peace in your heart. You will realize that you are smiling more, that small things are bringing you joy again. These are the signs that the divine promise of emotional healing is being fulfilled in your life. Second promise, true love that honors your worth. The second divine promise for you in 2025 is about the love you truly deserve. And when I say love, I'm not talking about those half-hearted relationships you already know. I'm not talking about people who only value you when it's convenient for them. I'm talking about genuine, deep love that recognizes the rare treasure you are and treats you with all the respect and affection you've always dreamed of receiving. The universe knows that you, Libra, have a huge heart. You are capable of loving with an intensity that few people can understand. You give yourself completely when you love, you put the happiness of others above your own, you make sacrifices without even thinking twice. But how many times has this immense love you have to give been wasted on people who didn't deserve even a tiny piece of it? How many times have you given everything to someone who gave you only crumbs in return? Well, in 2025 this will change completely. The divine has made a sacred promise that you will find or experience a love that finally matches the love you offer. Whether it's a new romantic love entering your life, or the complete transformation of a relationship you already have, the promise is clear. You will be loved in the way you have always deserved to be loved. And this true love will arrive in a way that you will recognize immediately. It won't be that confusing situation where you're left wondering if the person really likes you. It won't be that relationship where you have to guess the other person's feelings. It will be crystal clear, transparent, honest. The person will demonstrate with concrete actions, with true words, with constant presence that you are special, that you are a priority, that you are truly loved. For those already in a relationship, this promise means that the love you already have will undergo a profound renewal. It's as if the universe is breathing new life into this union. You will rediscover each other. You will fall in love again with an even greater intensity than at the beginning. Old problems that seemed impossible to solve will find natural solutions. And you will create an even stronger and truer connection than you already had. For those who are single, prepare your heart because someone very special is on their way. And it won't be another disappointment, it won't be another wrong person. It will be someone the universe has specially prepared to complement your essence. Someone who will understand your emotional needs without you having to explain. Someone who will value your qualities and help you overcome your weaknesses. Someone who will make you believe again that true love exists and is worthwhile. The most important thing about this promise is that this love will teach you to love yourself more too. Because when you are loved in the right way, you begin to see yourself through the eyes of the one who loves you, and you finally manage to see how amazing you are. This love will heal your insecurities, strengthen your self-esteem, and make you feel complete in a way you never imagined possible. And look, the universe also promised that this love will be lasting. It won't just be a fleeting bright flame that burns quickly. It will be a constant warming flame that will illuminate all your days. It will be a love that grows with time, that strengthens with challenges, that deepens with shared experiences. A love that is worth all the wrong loves you've experienced so far. So open your heart wide and prepare to receive this wonderful love. It's coming to you, filled with all the divine energy you deserve. And when it arrives, you'll know it was worth the wait, the belief, the faith that better days would come. Because this love will be everything you've ever dreamed of and much more. Third promise. The financial prosperity that will change your reality. The third divine promise for you, Libra, is directly linked to your material stability and financial prosperity. And this promise is so powerful that it will completely transform your economic reality in 2025. The universe has decreed that your time has come to experience true abundance, to finally leave the financial squeeze zone and enter a new level of prosperity. I know you may have faced financial difficulties. Maybe you've gone through times when you could barely pay the bills at the end of the month. Or maybe you've always had enough to survive, but never enough to live comfortably and fulfill your dreams. Perhaps you've worked very hard for years and felt that your efforts were never fairly rewarded. But all of that is about to change in a way that will surprise even you. The prosperity the universe has promised you in 2025 isn't just a little more money coming in. I'm not talking about a small improvement here and there. I'm talking about a real transformation in your financial situation. I'm talking about earning opportunities you never even imagined existed. I'm talking about doors opening so you can finally have the comfortable life you've always wanted. And the most interesting thing is that this prosperity will arrive through paths that make sense to you. The universe knows your talents, your skills, what you do well. and it will use exactly those qualities you have to open channels of abundance in your life. It could be through a promotion at work that finally recognizes your full value. It could be through your own business that will prosper beyond your expectations. It could be through a brilliant idea that will turn into a source of income. Libra has a natural gift for creating beauty, harmony, and balance. You have abilities that many people don't even possess. And in 2025, the universe will show you how to transform these gifts into material prosperity. You will discover ways to monetize your skills that you never considered before. You will realize that what you do naturally, what seems easy to you, has immense market value, and people are willing to pay well for it. But the divine promise doesn't stop there. The universe has also ensured that you will develop a completely new mindset regarding money. You will free yourself from limiting beliefs that prevented you from prospering. Those thoughts that money is hard to come by, that you don't deserve to have much, that there will always be a shortage. All of that will be transformed into a powerful and attractive consciousness of abundance. You will begin to understand that the universe is infinitely abundant, and that there is enough prosperity for everyone, including you. You will realize that you don't need to struggle and suffer so much to have money. You will learn to flow with opportunities instead of blocking financial blessings with fear and insecurity. And this change in mindset alone will cause more money to naturally flow in your direction. The signs of this promised prosperity will begin to appear in the first few months of the year. You may receive unexpected money that wasn't in your plans. A better job opportunity than the one you have may arise. A business idea may appear that will shine in your mind like a divine revelation. Pay attention to these signs and don't let fear or doubt prevent you from seizing opportunities when they appear. And there's another beautiful thing about this promise. The prosperity that's coming your way won't just benefit you. Because of your generous nature, Libra, this abundance will spread to the people around you as well. You'll be able to help those you love. You'll be able to make a difference in other people's lives. You'll be able to be a blessing in many people's lives. And this will multiply your prosperity even more, because the universe always returns double what you share with genuine love. Look, if the messages in this video are touching your heart, if you feel these words were written especially for you, I want to make a special request. Leave a comment below telling me where you're watching from. This helps me know where the Librans who need to receive these divine messages are. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, click that red subscribe button now and activate the notification bell, because I bring messages like this every day, spiritual revelations that can completely transform your life. And look, if these promises are resonating in your soul, if you feel you finally found a place where someone truly understands what you're going through, consider becoming a subscriber to the channel. Your support allows me to continue bringing these messages of light and hope to people like you who so desperately need to hear words of faith and encouragement. Let's embark on this spiritual journey together. Fourth promise: divine justice that will correct all injustices. The fourth promise the universe made to you in 2025 is about divine justice. And this promise is especially important for you, Libra, because justice and balance are central themes in your essence. You are the sign of the scales, always seeking what is fair, what is right, what is balanced. And so many times in your life you have been a victim of injustices that have deeply hurt your heart. How many times have you been blamed for things you didn't do? How many times has your effort gone unrecognized while people who did far less received all the credit? How many times have you been betrayed by people you trusted? How many times have you seen lies believed while your truth was ignored? Each of these injustices left its mark on your soul, each one creating a wound that bled silently. But the universe saw everything. Every unjust tear you shed was counted. Every time you were wronged undeservedly was recorded in the cosmic books. And now, in 2025, the time for great rectification has arrived. The divine has promised that every injustice you suffered will be compensated. Not in your time, but in the perfect time of the universe, which is always the right time for everything to happen. This divine justice will manifest itself in ways that will leave you speechless. People who have wronged you will face the natural consequences of their actions. Lies told about you will be exposed, and the truth will finally come to light. Situations where you were treated unfairly will be miraculously reversed. The universe will make sure to restore your reputation, your worth, your rightful place. And look, divine justice doesn't work like human justice. It's not simply a matter of revenge or punishment. It's a matter of balance being restored in the universe. It's the law of return working perfectly, where each person receives back exactly the energy they put into the world. Those who blessed you will be blessed. Those who cursed you will receive their own curse back. Not because you wished for it, but because that's how spiritual laws work. You will witness situations where it will become clear that there is indeed a higher power watching over you and delivering justice when necessary. You will see people who have wronged you facing difficulties precisely in the areas where they tried to harm you. You will see the truth come to light at crucial moments, clearing your name and restoring your honor. You will receive wonderful opportunities precisely in those areas where you were unjustly prevented from growing. But there's an important aspect of this promise that you need to understand. Divine justice also invites you to forgive. Not to forgive because people deserve it, but to forgive in order to free your own heart from the weight of resentment. The universe will do its part by bringing justice, but you need to do your part by letting go of the need to see people suffer. Because as long as you carry anger and a desire for revenge, you remain trapped in the negative energy of those situations. When you truly forgive, you're not saying what they did was right. You're saying you'll no longer carry the weight of that injustice within you. You're surrendering the situation to the universe, trusting that divine justice is far more efficient and perfect than any human revenge could be. And this surrender, this forgiveness, will set you free in ways you can't even imagine. The divine promise also includes protection against future injustices. In 2025, you will develop a much sharper intuition to identify false people before they can harm you. You will be able to see problematic situations before they develop. You will have the discernment to distance yourself from toxic environments and people before they have a chance to hurt you. The universe will give you this spiritual vision as a gift, as a way to protect you from now on. And there's one more wonderful thing about this promise. As divine justice manifests in your life, you will feel a profound peace taking over your being. That need to prove your worth, that anguish of not being recognized, that fear of being wronged again, all of that will dissolve. Because you will have the absolute certainty that the universe is on your side, taking care of you, ensuring that you receive everything you deserve. So prepare to witness divine justice working miracles in your life. Prepare to see balance restored in ways that will strengthen your faith. And always remember, what is rightfully yours by divine right, no one can take away, no matter how hard they try. The universe always finds a way to put things in their rightful place. Fifth promise. The health and vitality that will renew your body. The fifth divine promise for you in 2025 is about health and vitality. And this is a promise that many Librans need to hear, because you tend to forget to take care of yourselves while taking care of everyone around you. You put the health and well-being of others above your own. You postpone that doctor's appointment because you need to take care of someone else. You ignore the signals your body gives you because you are too busy solving other people's problems. But the universe is saying enough. In 2025, it's time for you to recover your health, your energy, your vitality. The divine has promised that you will experience a complete renewal in your physical body. Those health problems that have bothered you for a long time, they will find effective solutions. That constant lack of energy that always leaves you tired, it will be replaced by a vitality you haven't felt in years. Those pains you considered normal, they will finally be relieved. And look, this promise of health isn't just about treating illnesses. It's about you developing a completely new connection with your body. It's about you finally learning to listen to what your body is trying to tell you. Because your body is a sacred temple. It's the home of your soul in this earthly life. And it deserves to be treated with all the respect and care you give to other things and people. In 2025, you will discover or be introduced to healing methods that will work perfectly for you. It could be a change in diet that will completely transform your energy levels. It could be a physical activity that will make you feel alive again. It could be an alternative therapy that will heal problems that traditional medicine has failed to solve. The universe will guide you to the right solutions at the right time. But the promise goes beyond physical health. The divine has also guaranteed that your mental and emotional health will undergo a profound transformation. Do you know what it's like to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders? What it's like to feel like you need to solve everything and take care of everyone? Well, in 2025 you will learn to set healthy boundaries. You will understand that it is not your responsibility to carry everyone's problems. You will discover that taking care of yourself is not selfishness. It's a necessity. This renewed health will also bring a completely different energy to your life. You will wake up with more energy. You will have more enthusiasm to do the things you enjoy. You will feel like going out, living, and having fun. That feeling of always being exhausted, always weak, always on the edge? It will be replaced by a vitality that will surprise even yourself. People will notice the difference in you. They will comment that you look better, younger, more radiant. The universe also promised that you will finally find the balance between caring for others and caring for yourself. Because that has always been Libra's great challenge, hasn't it? You want to help everyone, you want to make everyone happy. But in doing so you end up forgetting your own happiness, your own health. But in 2025 you will learn that you can only give to others what you have in abundance within yourself. You can't give peace if you are in chaos. You can't give health if you are sick. You can't give energy if you are exhausted. Therefore, the divine promise includes teaching you to prioritize your self-care without guilt. You will understand that when you take good care of yourself, you become much more capable of helping others in a genuine and sustainable way. You will learn that setting aside time to rest is not laziness, that going to the doctor regularly is not excessive, that doing activities that bring you pleasure is not selfishness. All of this is part of keeping your sacred temple functioning well, and there's a particularly beautiful part to this promise. As you take better care of your health, you will inspire the people around you to do the same. Your journey of healing and renewal will serve as an example for others who also need to learn to take better care of themselves. You will become a light showing the way to holistic health, to the true balance between body, mind, and spirit. The first signs of this renewed health will begin to appear at the start of the year. You might wake up one day feeling a different energy, lighter, more alive. You might discover information that will be the key to solving a long-standing health problem. You might meet a healthcare professional who will finally understand what you're going through and will truly help you. Pay attention to these signs and act when they appear. Sixth promise: the true relationships that will enrich your life. The sixth divine promise for you in 2025 relates to your friendships and important life connections. The universe has decreed that you will undergo a profound transformation in the quality of your human connections. And when I say quality, I'm talking about genuine relationships, true friendships, people who truly value you and deserve to be in your life. You, Libra, have a natural ease in making friends. You are sociable, charismatic, and know how to talk to any type of person. But how many of these friendships are truly deep? How many of these people would be by your side if you really needed them? How many times have you realized that you were struggling alone to maintain relationships that the other person didn't even value? How many times have you only been called when they needed something? In 2025, the universe promised to perform a divine cleansing of your social circle. It may seem daunting at first, but it's one of the greatest blessings you can receive. People who were fake, who were only in your life for their own gain, who used you and didn't value you will naturally drift away. It won't necessarily be a painful or dramatic separation. It will simply be a natural distancing, as if the universe were tidying up your living space. And do you know why this cleansing is so important? Because only when you free yourself from toxic friendships and empty relationships do you create space for true connections to enter your life. It's like cleaning out your closet of old clothes you no longer wear so you can buy new clothes that fit you perfectly. You need to let go of what no longer serves you to receive what is truly good for you. The divine promise guarantees that, after this necessary cleansing, incredible people will begin to appear in your path. True friends who will support you through difficult times and genuinely celebrate your victories. People who will understand you on a deep level, who will accept you exactly as you are, without impossible demands or unrealistic expectations. Connections that will add real value to your life, that will inspire you to be better, that will walk beside you with loyalty and true love. And these new friendships won't be superficial. They'll be the kind of connection where you can talk about anything, from the silliest things to the deepest issues of human existence. They'll be people with whom you can be completely authentic, without having to wear masks or pretend to be someone you're not. There'll be relationships where there's a real exchange, where you give and receive in equal measure, where there's genuine balance. The universe also promised that important family relationships will undergo profound healing in 2025. Those old conflicts that seemed impossible to resolve, they will find solutions that will surprise you. Family members with whom you were distant will reconnect in a healthy and positive way. Old resentments will be healed through honest conversations and genuine forgiveness. Bonds that were loose will strengthen in a beautiful and lasting way. But there's one important thing you need to do for this promise to be fully fulfilled in your life. You need to have the courage to distance yourself from those who don't do you good. I know this is difficult for you, Libra. You hate conflict, you want peace with everyone. You have difficulty cutting ties even when you know you should. But in 2025, the universe will give you the strength you need to make these difficult but necessary choices. You will understand that keeping someone in your life just because you have a history together, or just because you feel sorry for the person, or just because you want to avoid conflict is not love. It's just fear of change. And that fear is preventing you from receiving the blessings that the universe has already prepared for you. So when you feel that discomfort in your heart regarding a relationship, when you realize that a friendship is draining your energy instead of renewing you, have the courage to make the necessary move. The promise also includes that you will develop a much greater ability to identify genuine people. You will be able to quickly perceive when someone is being fake or approaching you with ulterior motives. Your intuition about people will become much sharper, protecting you from entering into harmful new relationships. It will be like gaining a lie detector built into your heart. And what a beautiful gift. Among these new and wonderful people who will enter your life, there may be connections that will completely change your path. It could be someone who will present you with an incredible professional opportunity. It could be a friendship that will introduce you to transformative spiritual knowledge. It could be a person who will be by your side at a crucial moment and will make all the difference. The universe works through people, and these divine connections that are coming your way are instruments of greater blessings. Prepare your heart to receive these true friendships that are on their way. And more importantly, prepare to let go of what needs to be let go of, to make room for the new things that the universe has so lovingly prepared for you. Your true soul friends are arriving, and when they do, you will understand why all the previous relationships didn't work out. They simply weren't the right people. The universe had chosen to walk beside you on this beautiful journey that is your life. 7th promise. The professional fulfillment that will give meaning to your work. The 7th promise that the divine made to you in 2025 is about true professional fulfillment. And I'm not just talking about success at work or earning more money, although that's included too. I'm talking about you finally finding or creating a professional situation that makes sense to your soul, that gives you purpose, that makes you wake up every day wanting to do what needs to be done. How many years have you spent doing things that didn't fulfill you? How many times have you stayed in jobs that drained your energy just because you needed to pay the bills? How many brilliant ideas have you abandoned because you were afraid to take risks? How many of your talents have remained hidden because you never had the opportunity or the courage to show them to the world? All of this is about to change radically in 2025. The universe recognizes your unique talents. You have special skills that only you possess, in the exact combination that is yours. And in 2025, the divine has promised that these skills will finally be recognized and valued in the way they deserve. Whether in your current job, a new opportunity that will arise, or a business you are about to start, the promise is clear. Your professional value will finally be recognized and rewarded. And here's something interesting. Often, the professional fulfillment that the universe has in store for you isn't exactly what you were imagining. It might be something completely different from what you planned. It could be an area you never considered before. It could be the union of several things you enjoy doing, creating something totally new and unique. That's why it's important to be open to possibilities that go beyond what you already know. Divine promise includes opportunities arising at perfect times. It could be an invitation to participate in a special project. It could be a promotion that finally recognizes all your hard work. It could be an important client coming to your business. It could be a brilliant idea that will appear in your mind like a divine revelation. The important thing is that you are attentive and prepared to recognize these opportunities when they knock on your door. But there's a crucial detail in this promise. True professional fulfillment doesn't come solely from external success. It comes from doing something that aligns with your deepest values, with what you believe in, with the greater purpose of your existence. That's why the universe might guide you down paths that seem less lucrative at first, but that will bring you a personal satisfaction that no amount of money could buy. In 2025, you will discover or rediscover your true professional calling. That vocation that has always been within you but perhaps you ignored due to social pressure, fear, or because you thought it wasn't practical or possible. The universe will show you that not only is it possible to live doing what you love, but it is also your divine right to do exactly that. You didn't come into this world just to survive doing things that don't fulfill you. The promise also guarantees that you will have the courage to make necessary changes in your professional life. If you are in a job that makes you sick, in a career that no longer makes sense, In a situation that is preventing you from growing, the universe will give you the strength and the necessary circumstances to make the transition. It may be scary at first, but you will be supported every step of the way. And you know what else is wonderful about this promise? When you're doing what you're truly meant to do, what aligns with your soul's purpose, success will flow naturally. You won't need to fight so hard, suffer so much, or strive so exhaustively. Things will happen more smoothly, doors will open more easily, and the right people will appear to help you. It's like rowing with the current instead of against it. The universe also promised that your work, whatever it may be, will positively impact the lives of others. Because that is the nature of Libra. To make a difference in the lives of others, to create beauty and harmony in the world. So even if you don't yet know exactly what your professional fulfillment will be, you can be sure that it will be linked to improving the lives of the people around you in some way. Get ready because the signs of this promise will start appearing at the beginning of the year. You may feel a growing dissatisfaction with your current situation, and that's not a bad thing. It's the universe pushing you towards something better. You may have insights into new professional possibilities. You may meet people who will open important doors. You may receive unexpected invitations. Pay attention to everything and don't let fear paralyze you when opportunities arrive. 8th promise. The spiritual wisdom that will illuminate your path. The 8th divine promise for you in 2025 is about spiritual development and inner wisdom. The universe has decreed that this will be a year of great expansion of your spiritual consciousness. You will go through experiences that will connect you more deeply with the divine, that will make you understand aspects of existence that were previously mysteries to you, that will give you a completely new vision of life and your purpose in this world. And look, this spiritual awakening that the universe promised you won't be confusing or frightening. It will be a natural and beautiful process of you discovering deeper layers of your own soul. It will be like removing veils that were covering your vision and finally seeing the spiritual reality that has always been there, but that you couldn't perceive before. In 2025, you will begin to understand things that didn't make sense before. Those existential questions that always bothered you, they will begin to find answers. That feeling that there is something greater than all that we see, it will transform into absolute certainty. That intuition that you sometimes felt but didn't trust, it will strengthen to such an extent that you will no longer be able to ignore it. The divine has promised that you will be guided to spiritual knowledge that is perfect for your current stage in life. It could be through books that fall into your hands at the exact moment you need them. It could be through wise people who cross your path and teach you important things. It could be through mystical experiences that will happen in your life and clearly show you that there is a higher power watching over you. And do you know the most beautiful part of this promise? As you develop spiritually, everything in your life will begin to make more sense. Those painful events from the past, you will understand their purpose, what they came to teach you. Those losses that hurt you so much, you will realize that they were actually divine redirections, taking you away from paths that were not good for you. All those difficulties you faced, you will see that they were exactly what you needed to become the strong and wise person you are today. This spiritual wisdom will also give you an inner peace you've never experienced before. Because when you truly understand how the universe works, when you genuinely trust in the divine plan for your life, you stop worrying so much about the little things. You develop an unwavering faith that everything is happening exactly as it should, and that even when things seem to be going wrong, the universe is actually preparing you for something even better. The universe also promised that you will develop spiritual abilities that you may not even know you possess. Your intuition will become so strong that you will practically know things before they happen. Your ability to sense energies will greatly increase, allowing you to quickly identify environments and people that are not good for you. You may develop healing abilities, the capacity to help others simply with your presence and words. You may receive divine messages through dreams or signs that will guide you in important decisions. But there is a responsibility that comes with this promise. The more you develop spiritually, the more you need to use that wisdom for good. Spiritual knowledge is not meant to be kept only for yourself. It is meant to be shared, to be used to help others, to be a light on the path of those who are still in darkness. And the universe trusts that you, Libra, with your generous heart and your natural desire to help others, will do exactly that. In 2025, you can become a spiritual reference for the people around you. Not because you'll be boasting about your knowledge or acting superior, but simply because people will perceive a different light in you. They will notice a peace that you radiate, They will feel that when they talk to you, they leave somehow transformed. And they will naturally start seeking you out for advice, to confide in you, to seek guidance. And what a beautiful divine gift. This journey of spiritual development will connect you with a community of people who are on the same path as you. You will meet souls who vibrate at the same frequency, who understand the things you are discovering, with whom you can share your spiritual experiences without fear of being judged or ridiculed. These spiritual connections will be extremely important for your growth. The divine promise also guarantees that you will find spiritual practices that work perfectly for you. It could be meditation, it could be prayer, it could be connecting with nature, it could be through art, it could be a combination of several things. The important thing is that you will discover your own ways of connecting with the divine, ways that make sense to you and that bring you peace, clarity, and inner strength. So open your heart wide to this spiritual expansion that is coming. Don't be afraid of the changes this awakening will bring to your life. Trust the process, trust that the universe knows exactly what it's doing, and allow yourself to grow in wisdom and light. This is one of the most precious promises you are receiving for 2025, and it will transform not only this year, but the rest of your entire life. Ninth promise. Divine protection that will shield you from all evil. The ninth promise the universe made to you in 2025 is about complete divine protection. And this is a promise that will bring you profound peace, because you will know with absolute certainty that you are being cared for and protected by powerful spiritual forces. Nothing bad intended for you will be able to reach you. No negative energy will be able to deeply affect you. No evil that people want to do to you will prosper. You, Libra, being such an open and receptive person, sometimes end up absorbing negative energies that aren't yours. You enter a heavy environment and feel all that weight. You talk to a negative person and end up feeling drained. You even receive bad thoughts directed at you by envious people, and this affects your energy field. But in 2025, the universe promised that you will be shielded from all of this. This divine protection will act as an invisible shield around you. It will be as if you have spiritual armor that no negativity can penetrate. People with bad intentions simply won't be able to get close to you, or if they do, they won't be able to harm you. Dangerous situations will be avoided before you even know they are about to happen. You will be diverted from paths that could lead you to bad places. And here's something incredible. Many times you won't even realize the protection is happening. You'll simply notice that certain problems that affect other people don't affect you. You'll realize that accidents that could have happened were avoided by a series of coincidences that were actually divine interventions. You'll realize that toxic people are naturally distancing themselves from your life, without you having to do anything. The divine promise also includes protection for the people you love, because the universe knows that one of Libra's greatest concerns is always the well-being of those who are in their heart. So the same protection that will cover you will extend to your family, your true friends, and all the important people in your life. It's as if you were a point of light so strong that it illuminates and protects those around you as well. In 2025, you will receive clear signs when something is not good for you. Your intuition will alert you with an impossible-to-ignore force. That feeling in your stomach when something is wrong, it will become much stronger. That inexplicable discomfort with certain people or situations, it will actually be your spiritual guide warning you to distance yourself. Those dreams that seem like warnings, they will be real messages preparing you or protecting you from situations that could harm you. The universe also promised that you will be protected from spiritual attacks. And yes, this exists. There are people who consciously or unconsciously send negative energy to others through envy, anger, and malice. But none of that will touch you in 2025. Any negative spiritual work done against you will return to the sender multiplied, while you remain untouched and protected by divine light. This protection also extends to financial situations. You will be protected from significant losses, fraud, and bad business deals. When something is not good for you financially, you will receive clear warnings, either through your intuition or through circumstances that will prevent you from making that wrong decision. The universe will ensure that your material livelihood is protected. And there's more. You'll also be protected from yourself, from those self-destructive tendencies that sometimes appear, from that critical inner voice that makes you suffer, from those negative thought patterns that drag you down. The universe will help you break these harmful cycles, will give you strength to resist temptations that are not good for you, will keep you on the right path, even when you feel like straying. But pay attention to one important thing. Divine protection doesn't mean you won't face challenges. It means you won't face anything greater than your capacity to overcome. It means that even in difficulties you will be cared for and guided. It means that nothing truly destructive will be able to reach you. The challenges you will face will only be those that will strengthen you and make you grow. This promise of protection also invites you to trust more, to stop living with so much fear, to let go of that need to control everything because you're worried about what might go wrong. When you know you are divinely protected, you can relax and flow with life in a much lighter and happier way. You can take more risks because you know that even if something goes wrong, you will be supported. And look how beautiful. As you perceive this divine protection at work in your life, your faith will strengthen immensely. You will develop unwavering trust in the universe, a certainty that you are being cared for, a peace that comes from knowing you are never alone at any moment. And this strengthened faith will in itself be an even greater protection, because you will attract more and more blessings and naturally repel everything that is negative. So take a deep breath and feel the peace of knowing that you are completely protected. All the forces of good are conspiring in your favor. All your spiritual guides are working to ensure that you are safe and cared for. And nothing, absolutely nothing evil will truly be able to reach you in 2025. You are shielded by the most powerful divine light that exists. 10th promise. The complete transformation that will make you reborn. The 10th and final promise that the divine made to you in 2025 is about a transformation so profound and complete that it will be as if you were being reborn. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm talking about such a radical change in your essence, in your way of seeing the world, in your energy, that when you look back at the end of the year, you will hardly recognize the person you were at the beginning of it. All 9 other promises I've shared with you so far will work together to create this ultimate transformation. Emotional healing, true love, financial prosperity, divine justice, renewed health, genuine relationships, professional fulfillment, spiritual wisdom, and divine protection. All of this together will transform you in ways you can't even imagine yet. And the most beautiful thing is that this transformation won't be forced or painful. It will be organic, natural, like a butterfly emerging from its cocoon. You will simply realize that you are different, that you react differently to situations, that your priorities have changed, that things that once deeply bothered you no longer affect you, that you have developed an inner strength you didn't know you had, that your light shines much more intensely. This transformation will affect every area of your life without exception. Your relationships will be different because you will be different. Your work will flow better because your energy will be different. Your health will improve because you will take care of yourself differently. Your finances will prosper because your mindset about money will be different. Everything, absolutely everything in your life will be elevated to a new level. You will break free from old patterns that kept you trapped in negative cycles. Those repetitive behaviors that harmed you, they will simply disappear. Those automatic reactions that caused you problems, they will be replaced by conscious and healthy responses. Those limiting beliefs that prevented you from growing, they will be transformed into empowering beliefs that propel you forward. And you know what else? This transformation will finally make you become who you were always meant to be. Because the truth is, there's a higher version of you waiting to manifest. A version that already exists on the spiritual plane, and is just waiting for you to be ready to embody it. In 2025, you will finally align with this higher version of yourself. People around you will notice the difference in you. They'll comment that you seem lighter, happier, more confident. They'll realize there's something different in your gaze, your posture, the way you speak. And you will become an inspiration to others, a living example that true transformation is possible, that no matter what you've been through, you can be reborn into a better life. This transformation will also give you absolute clarity about your life's purpose. You will finally understand why you are here, what your mission is in this world, and what unique contribution only you can make. And this understanding will give you such a clear direction that you will no longer feel lost or confused about which path to follow. You will know exactly where to go and what to do. The universe has promised that this transformation will be permanent. It won't just be a passing phase. You won't go back to being who you were before. The changes that will happen within you will solidify in such a way that they will become a permanent part of your new identity. You will evolve to a new level of existence and you will remain at that new level. And there's something very special about this last promise. It prepares you for everything that's to come after 2025. Because this year's transformation isn't an end in itself. It's a preparation for even greater things that the universe has planned for you in the years to come. It's as if 2025 is the year you gain the tools, wisdom, and strength necessary to fully live the rest of your life. So prepare your heart for this beautiful transformation that is coming. Don't resist the changes that will happen. Embrace each new version of yourself that emerges. Celebrate each old pattern that is being released. Be grateful for each difficulty that is shaping you into something better. And trust completely in the divine process that is transforming you from the inside out. At the end of 2025, when you look back, you will realize that you lived the most transformative year of your life. You will clearly see how each divine promise was perfectly fulfilled. You will understand that everything you went through up to this point was necessary to prepare you to receive these 10 wonderful blessings. And you will be grateful, deeply grateful, for having trusted the universe and for having allowed these promises to fully manifest in your life. So that's it, my dear Libra. These are the 10 divine promises the universe has made to you for 2025. Each one of them is real. Each one will be fulfilled if you maintain your faith and do your part. The universe has already done its part by decreeing these blessings for you. Now you need to do your part by believing, preparing yourself, and being open to receiving all that is already on its way to you. We've reached the end of this powerful video, and I sincerely hope that every word has deeply touched your soul. These 10 divine promises that the universe has made especially for you, Libra, are not just pretty words. They are spiritual decrees that are already in motion, cosmic forces that are already working to completely transform your life in 2025. Look, I know that maybe you're watching this video with your heart full of renewed hope, and that hope is valid. It's real. It's justified. Because the universe is truly on your side. It has truly prepared wonderful things for you. It will truly fulfill each of these promises I've revealed here. But you need to do your part. You need to believe, you need to be open, you need to take the necessary actions when the opportunities arrive. Remember everything we've talked about here. The profound emotional healing that will free you from all the pain of the past, the true love that will finally honor your worth, the financial prosperity that will change your material reality, the divine justice that will correct all injustices, the health and vitality that will renew your body, the true relationships that will enrich your life, the professional fulfillment that will give meaning to your work, the spiritual wisdom that will illuminate your path, the divine protection that will shield you from all evil, and the complete transformation that will make you reborn. Each of these promises is a sacred gift that the universe has lovingly prepared especially for you. And when they all come true in your life throughout 2025, you will transform in ways you can hardly imagine today. You will become the best version of yourself. You will live the life you've always dreamed of living. You will be happy in a profound and true way. So here's my challenge for you. Choose one of these 10 promises that touched your heart the most and write in the comments which one it was. Write something like, the promise that touched me the most was number such and such because, and complete the thought by explaining why that specific promise was special to you. This will create a chain of positive energy here in the comments, and will help you fix that promise in your heart in an even more powerful way. And look, if you've watched this far and haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now's the time. Click that red subscribe button and turn on notifications. Because I post videos like this every day, spiritual revelations that can change your life, messages the universe wants you to receive. Don't miss any of these videos. Each one was made with a lot of love and dedication to help you on your spiritual journey. If the messages in this video truly touched your heart, if you felt these words were written especially for you, consider becoming a subscriber to the channel. Your support is what allows me to continue bringing these messages of light, hope, and transformation. It's what enables me to continue researching, studying, and bringing the best spiritual revelations to people like you who are seeking growth and evolution. Share this video with other Librans you know. Share it with that friend who needs a word of hope. Share it with that family member who is going through difficulties. Share it with anyone you think needs to hear these divine promises. Because when you spread messages of light, you multiply the blessings in your own life as well. And before I say goodbye, I want you to do something very important. Close your eyes for a moment, take 3 deep breaths, and in your heart, thank the universe for each of these promises. Thank them in advance as if they have all already been fulfilled. Because when you give thanks before receiving, you are showing the universe that you have absolute faith that the blessings are coming. And this faith is what accelerates the manifestation of everything you desire. Go in peace, dear Libra. Go with the certainty that 2025 will be your year. Go knowing that you are protected, loved, and blessed by the universe. Go trusting that each divine promise I shared here will be fulfilled in perfect timing. And when they are fulfilled, come back here and tell us in the comments how it was, so that other people can be inspired by your testimony and further strengthen their own faith. May divine blessings rain down upon you abundantly. May each day of 2025 be another step towards your best life. May you have the strength to face challenges, the wisdom to make the right choices, and the faith to always believe in the best. The universe is with you and wonderful things are coming. Believe it. I'll see you in the next video. A big bright hug.